Greetings, beauty mortals. Welcome back to MTG Dungeon. Unfortunately, we don't have a guest commentator tonight because they're all out doing some dungeon delves. So that's a little unfortunate for us. But I figure we get enough people in the chat helping me commentate. That would be awesome. First match we have for you, round one, is Esper Goryo versus the what's known as Cheerios combo. The basic premise of that deck is we're going to get a Pure Steel Paladin or Sram on the board. Cast a bunch of zeros drop artifacts like Mox Opals, Spire Silk Nets, a Quarter Shields. Keep drawing cards from Sram or Paladin. Retract, Hercules recalls them all back until you can get looks like a Monastery Mentor on the board, and then just make a bunch of tokens and swing. So, in this matchup, probably game one Cheerios has the advantage because there's not a lot of hand control on the other side of the board there. Only 3 Inquisitions, 2 Thought Seizes. I don't feel it's enough hand control. I guess 2 Collective Brutalities, 3 Path, 1 Push. You might be able to kill the creatures before Cheerios can start going off and at least hold off the combo until maybe he can get the Obsidat or maybe the Grizzlebrand aggression on the board. We'll see. Alright, so the forever shuffles, you gotta love them. Alright. I wasn't paying attention on who won the dice roll, but I don't think it matters too much in this game. I guess it would if the Cheerios goes first, because Zach only has one opportunity to try and kill the Sram or Pure Steel Paladin. I will say Chad does like playing non-interactive decks. He also has Ad Nauseam built, so he just likes to just try and win without having any. Alright, so we'll go like that. Make it a little better so we actually see life totals. Always little adjustments. Slowly get there. We do have a new setup for our recording, and so we're still trying to work out a few kinks here and there. This video is a little blurry. We fixed that, but on the ones we recorded last night, the life counter tablet wasn't quite in the video, so it's we're making small adjustments, but hopefully within the next week we'll have all the kinks worked out, and we'll be able to, instead of bringing you guys just 4 matches a week, we'll be able to make it 8 to 10 to 12. We're slowly trying to expand these channels. It's turn 1 Flooded Strand. That's shocking. Good old Hollow Fountain. So, I can see a Sram Vision's probably coming down, or he's gonna pass the turn. Seeing as his opponent hasn't gone, I'm gonna guess the Sram Visions. Yep. 2 out of 10. It's not the promo art for Seaman Visions, so it's already bad. It looks like Sram on top, so he's definitely gonna keep that, and a revival, and he has a second land, so he's actually looking pretty good. I don't know if he has how many artifacts, or if he has a Hercules Recall, or Retract, or an Opal. So I think ideally the Chariots can go off turn 2, but they usually turn 3. Inquisition's a pretty good one. We can see the hand here. So there's the Retract. And that's right, yeah, I was saying, yeah, you probably take the Retract. Pitch Monkey looks like two 0-drops. I'm not familiar too much with the art. Unless it's a little blurry to try and see names, unfortunately. This looks like fetching for an additional land. Yeah, I guess he could have tried to go off turn 2 with the Pitch Monkey. He could have gone land for turn, Pitch Monkey, 1 Sram, cast 2 artifacts, draw 2 cards. If he gets some more artifacts, keep casting them, and then he can retract them back to his hand and just try and dig a little farther. And he does have a mystery card for Zach, which we know is Sram because he kept it on top. Alright, so it looks like he's just kind of gonna try and go for it, or at least draw a couple additional cards. So 1, 2. Looks like an additional one. So, I mean, he plays, let's see, 7, 11, 13, 17, 20, 24 0-drop artifacts. So, I mean, it's like, chance of him hitting things and be able just to go through his deck is pretty good. It's a combo deck. I mean, like, I can only commentate so much. It's kind of like, if it was a Storm Mirror match, I'm like, you know what, there's no point in commentating this. They're going to do what they do. We'll talk about something else while they're trying to win. So we're looking like fetch. It's also just not as fun with just one person here. Fetch shock. Hoping for a kill spell of some kind. So a path, a push, a collective brutality would work fine as well. I think Shram's a 2/2. It's gonna be a pretty quick night. Oh hey, he did get the collective brutality. It's gonna be a quick night. There's only 4 matches. I said we have a new setup for everything. Discarding lingering soul or escalating lingering souls. So takes a look at the hand. Sees 2 more artifacts. Oh, Pure Steel Paladin. I'm surprised he didn't cast the additional artifact just to draw an additional card. But Noxious Revival to put Sram back on top. Seems pretty good. Pure Steel Paladin. Trigger, draw a card. Land for turn. Oh, fetch shocking. Wow. I mean, I guess if Chad knows what he's up against, his life total doesn't matter too much. But I think he's just going to probably pitch the monkey, cast Sram, and then just hope on top draw for a retract or a Hercules recall and just try and... Oh! He had a retract. Oof. Oh, he put the retract on top. Okay. I thought he put Sram. That's my fault. Alright. Oh, of course they use little tiny dice. So. Alright, there we go. Hey, there's the big one so we can keep track as well. Always helpful, always appreciated. Alright. So, looks like we're on a storm count. Oh, there's another Helix. He's just gonna draw another Noxious Revival. Ugh. So he's just gonna draw a shit ton of cards. I mean, so he can't cast them all because he wants to be able to keep one draw trigger, so he can still cast a Retract, but I think he just he needed a land for the turn. That's Darren. I know who you are. Acting like I don't know my own viewers. Rude. That's not what I wanted. There we go. What? Oh, damn. Oh. So Monastery Mentor, which is also a win con. Yeah, alright, looks like there's just a concession. Alright, alright, now you gotta give me a clue, because I thought I knew who this was, but apparently I was wrong. Alright, so while they are sideboarding, we're gonna talk about it, because we actually kept track this time. So it looks like... oh, is it Cade? So it looks like Collective Brutality, Grore's Vengeance, Lily, Lingering Souls, Painful Truce, and Obsidat are coming out. Engineer Explosive, Ceremonious Rejection, Counter Squall, Damping Sphere, Disenchant, Stun Stuns. Where do you go? I can definitely agree with that sideboard. It looks like our Cheerios player is bringing in 2 visions, or taking out 2 visions and a Spirit Guide for 3 silence. I don't know if I agree with bringing in the silence. I guess you stop your opponent from. I guess you're just trying to stop your opponent from killing. Your Pure Steel Paladin or Sram. I was blanking on the names for a minute there. So you can still just kind of keep calming. Like the silence is always like cool. I'm just gonna combo without any worries. So I guess I can see that. All right. So also, while we're talking about it, 10 sub giveaway. I know we're at 7, not 6. I need to figure out how to get that updated at some point. But we get to 10, we give away the signed Meddling Mage to one of the subscribers. We're narrowing it down. We're gonna have a 100 follower giveaway at some point. We're narrowing it down what we want to give away at that point, but it should be a fun one. You know what? Actually, let me. Also, less than 2 weeks away from our Mythic Addiction box tournament, where if you can do well enough, you can get a $200 Planeswalker to Fairy, or your choice of them. So, alright, looks like they are shuffling up. So let's go back to the action. Apologies, thought I heard a knock at the door. Hoping that a guest commentator would randomly show up, but apparently I was wrong. Oh. Holy shit. Why don't you come to Magic anymore, Gabe? God. Especially, like, this month, like, if you can build a standard deck where the Channel Fireball events are going to Play Live, where you get points for playing this month, and if you make it in the top 8 competes. If you get first, you get 3 boxes of War of the Spark. 3! 6. 3. And also, yeah, I mean, if I'm short a commentator, I can always message you and see if you want to come commentate. You at least know enough about cards, or have fun Magic stories that we can tell in between sideboarding games, because some people take forever to shuffle. Looking at you, Zach, so I know you're gonna watch this later. I mean, what cards are you looking for? Because if they're not difficult to find, we can definitely help you out. Alright, let's see if we can't get this. Sorry, some weird things are happening with this. There we go. Alright. So, turn 1, Marsh Flats. Pass turn 1, Hollow Fountain. Crack the Marsh Flats. I mean, like, worst case scenario, like, you can miss the first week of Standard and just buy a Challenger deck. They actually look really decent. Like, I was surprised. Like, they look almost as good as when they did them around, was it Hour of Devastation? Or no, I guess it would be M19, Dominaria, somewhere around there. Like, I mean, you're not going to take down a major tournament, but you could buy it at F&M and probably do, 2 and 2, which for $30 out of the box is really good. Oh, man. Old school foil opt, because, Zach just has to have those flexes on everybody. Thought Skyrim himself. Looks like Inquisition land. Did he only keep a 1-lander? Oh no. Oh no. Zach, what are you doing? So, the Channel Fireball stuff is standard and draft. Tuesdays are drafts, and Thursday and Saturday is standard. But, I know we definitely have like some Paz and Fatal pushes. I mean, if you need to borrow them, most of us aren't going to have an issue with you borrowing them for the night. Like I played War Control last night. I had to borrow an Ensnaring Bridge. And it's like, most of us in the community know each other and we trust each other enough to, borrow a card for a night at a local tournament. Some of us will let you take, a deck to like a GP for a weekend, but those are select few and far between. So it looks like another fetch shock for a Sram. Okay, so that's a murderous cut. All right, so he does get the. So it looks like he's doing it with the trigger on the stack. So Sram will die, but he will still get to draw a card from casting whichever 0-drop artifact that is. I said I'm not 100% sure with the 0-drop artifacts instead. But fortunately, our camera's a little blurry. It's because we had to adjust some things afterwards. So Thought Scour herself. It's like Fatal Push, Path. Oh, that's not what you want to see go to the bin. I don't think he plays Snapcaster. Thoughtseize, there we go. Looks like he's definitely taking the other Sram because the Retract and 3 other artifacts. Oof. Ooh, and some Mox Opal. So, I mean, it was definitely a good thing that Zach had the kill spell for the Sram, or else I'm pretty sure Chet had a good shot at just going off that turn. So, are you running, Gabe? Are you running Abzan in Modern, or just like Black-White Control or Esper, or Mardu? I guess I'm trying to think of like everything. It's just like black and white. I was like, Oh, looks like we're delving. So Gurmag or Tassie Boy? Looks like it's gonna be a Gurmag. Yep. Good old zombie fish. This looks like land for turn. If it's not a Pure Steel Paladin or Sram, I think Chad's just gonna pass the turn. Looks like he does. I mean, Zach has enough disruption. Yeah, Modern Allies, hell yes. Oh god, like I want you to get that deck done so we can put it on camera. Like we love off the wall decks. Oh, Stony Silence. I don't. Yeah. Oh man. Oh no, that's a pure steal. If he doesn't have a path, this game could just be over. Oh god, I hate that yellow dice because it's just it never looks good on camera. Oh. All right. Now, while Cheers is going through their combo, I'm gonna take a look at this. Just, oh my god, I love it so much. I mean, so send me a list of stuff you need to like borrow for a tournament, and I can see what I can do for you for for borrowing at least for a night. That way it gets you playing and used to the deck and some adjustments you want if you want to make some. I think Play Live might have a Coco or two, and they got some stuff traded in pretty recently, so they might be able to get or have a couple of Cocos. And for those of you that are watching on YouTube, oh great, there's the grape shot. All right. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna bother going through this because he's just gonna try and draw his whole deck, and then cast a grape shot. Yeah, I know, and Ron's I know also does singles as well. So all right, well, so Cheerios in 2 for that one.